Hi everybody, thank you for coming to my channel. This is Wendy and I have something kind of fun, I think. I think you can use it either in your junk journal or as ephemera gifts, happy mail, what you can send to your pen pals or whatnot. And what this is a tearaway bag with some goodies in it. And I seen this on Pinterest, but they were using it for candy. And I'm like, well, why can't I use this for some goodies? So I thought I'd show you first what it looks like. So this is made out of tracing paper. And then I have one that's made out of a book page. So this is made out of tracing paper. Okay, and here's the back. So, and then I was going to show you okay, so there's 3 pouches here. So in these 3 pouches, oops, let me show you what I got in here. I have a button, a milk, what do you call them? Oops, I'm crooked here. Button and a milk cap, a little sticker, a vintage playing card, and then a chance card from an old Monopoly game, and a pretty feather. And what I am doing is sticking at least, so each one has a button, a sticker, a bottle cap, and so forth. Except for the feather, I have 1 feather here and 1 feather here. All right, so then what you do is you glue these closed, okay? So when the person gets it, they tear it open. So this is the one I made out of tracing paper. So the one I made out of book page, which my book page was smaller, which made this smaller. So what I put in each of these, so that's the book page, nothing on the back. In fact, I probably need to ink it some, put some texture stencils on there, which I probably will do. So I did Friday, Saturday, Sunday, thinking maybe they'll open it on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So what I did with this one, I did a milk tab, a couple buttons, I did a little sticker, and also, since these are relatively smaller, since this was a shorter book page, you can make these out of anything, magazines, whatever. Okay, your scrapbook paper. I haven't made one out of my paper yet. Okay, and then I made some fun little postage stamps out of movie posters. So there's Blue Hawaii. There's I Saw What You Did. And the Cane Mutiny. So they're just plain little stamps, and you can journal on the back. And so I'll put each one in each one of these, because I had to think outside of the box for this, because these were tiny. This was a tiny thing. And I can probably put a charm. Actually, I will, now that I'm thinking about it. I got some fun charms here. I'll put a charm in the center. What does this say? Follow your bliss. So, and I'll put a little charm in this one. Oops. Let me take the wire off. Alright, and I'll put that in the center one. Oops. Okay. So then I will glue the tops. And this will either go in a journal somehow or another. Or it'll be happy mail. Just put it in an envelope. It's relatively flat, so my sticker fell out because I don't have it glued. So it's relatively flat that you can stick it in an envelope. Can you guys see that? So, you're just putting a little bit, little flat goodies in there. And then this one I did out of tracing paper. And so I thought I would show you real quick how to do this, because let's face this is probably the easiest thing I've ever done. And let's do, I'll do another tracing. I got just some tracing paper because I love making some bags out of the tracing paper. I can never find the glassine bags around locally, so I just make my own bags. Okay, so whatever paper you're using, landscape, and you are going to fold it up halfway. Now, these all are 3. Okay, so when I ended up folding this, I guess because it's a bigger sheet of paper, I fold it in half. Okay, and then I open up and fold it to the center mark. Oops. And open that up, and then on this side, well, eventually I'll get it folded. I folded it up to the center mark. So basically it makes 4. So you could do 4, but you know, I thought 3 was cute, so I just cut off the end and save this for a different bag. Alright, so after you get your 3 folds, okay, so you just fold it in like this, okay, and you can either cut your corners, so you cut this corner and you cut this corner. Let me show you that again. Alright, so you got it folded in half, and then you fold it like this, and then what I do is I just fold it again like this, and not on the fold, but where you folded it, I cut it to match so they all match. So I snipped it. Okay. And then all you do is open it back up, and they all match now. And then you get a marker, or this is up to you if you don't want to do it. And I do a faux stitch line, and I do this on both sides. I do it on this side too. Da-da. Little sloppy today. Okay. So after you get your faux stitch lines in, I like to give it a crease on both sides, so it'll fold, just a quick little press there, so it'll fold both ways easier. And let me go back over. Okay, so this is the point where you decorate, and what I did to make the to make these swirly marks with my ink pad, okay, I have a makeup sponge, and I'm gonna use my vintage photo distress ink. So I used a makeup sponge. Oops, I'm getting out of whack here. And I used the side here, and I don't know how good it's gonna go with my distress ink, so let's try it. Alright, so I just kind of, and I do this on the tops, and I kind of curl it, if you guys can see, so it kind of gives it an oval shape, if you will. And then I flip it to where the bottom is up on top, and I just kind of dot it around here. Let's see. So because I'm going to have a center. I'll probably label them a day, you know, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Or, you know, Monday blues, Wednesday hump day, Sunday, I don't know, something. It'll come to me. All right, so after I get the pretty oval, this is my front side. So the back side, even though I'm going to leave it blank, what I do is I just kind of tab down it on both sides and just give it a little bit of texture, not much. So, and that is it for the stamping for this. All right, so the next part, I am using this is that cheap Dollar Tree foam and poster board glue. It's a silicone, it's a clear glue, but since I did that with this one, which is great, you can't see it, I want to try my just plain white oh, I can't talk today, guys. My Elmer's glue. I kind of want to see how that works, if I can get the darn thing going. So all you do is open this up. Does not take much, guys, because thin line. If I can get this to come out, my gosh. Gonna get me aggravated today. All right, let's see if that works. All right, fine line, and of course I've already messed it up. Oh well. So you guys see where I am putting the glue. All right, and then you just kind of let it flop over and give it a couple taps where you need it. Okay, and I would honestly let it dry first before you do anything else. Now I decorated these first before I glued them. You know, before I decorated these before I glued these. So, but I wanted to show you guys, you know, how it's done. So we'll see how the white glue works. But anyway, you decorate them and then you fill them up and then you can glue them, which is what I'm doing. Or you can staple them, put a ribbon and staple them, you know, whatever you guys want to do. So that is, I guess you can say, for Happy Mail, for your pen pals. Or I do think you can fit them, depending on how big or small your junk journals are, you can put them in your junk journals. And I just thought, how fun, just a fun little, you know, ephemera package, little goodie package. So hopefully you guys will try this and let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, share if you're doing this, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.